our flow is something that is very personal because it's an experience of our personal energy field. And so if our personal energy field is frightened, unhappy, angry, then the flow will be like having to cross a fast-going river with only a few rocks here and there to get across it. But if instead our perception of the flow is, I want to live within this energy field that is Gaia's energy field. I want to flow with the flow of Gaia and be a member of this beautiful planet. People are starting to realize that the planet is their house. And if you have a house and you never wash the windows, you never fix the roof, you never take care of it, you never do the yard, it's going to fall apart. There's a lot of people that are not in alignment with Gaia. But from my perception of talking to lots of people over a long period of time, more and more people seem to be getting into that flow of Gaia. They're starting to think of Gaia not as a big rock that they can do whatever they want to with, but as a being. I mean, they actually think, this is a being, this tree is a being, and they have that in their heart. They treasure life. Everything that's alive is alive. And they want to love it for being alive, and they want it to be healthy.
It sounds a lot like being in your flow is a multidimensional experience. It's raising your frequency back into that innate fifth dimensional and higher energy field that's always present, but because we're not usually present, we're usually either in the past or the future, we miss that. We miss that innate vibration, and sometimes we get reminders through synchronicities that there is more to what we might be worried about in this lifetime, or our fears, or any of those doubts. There's more to us than that. And so it sounds like we are meant to live our flow by bringing forth that higher energy field that we came here to be.
Yes, bringing forth, sharing, teaching, and living within that flow. It's a choice. There is a lot more awakening people now that do move around and find where that damage has been done, and they heal the damage. So when the Arcturians first came to me long, long ago, the first thing that they said, very soon upon waking up, go to the same time in the same place. So you go to the same time at the same place, put your feet on the ground and keep your spinal columns as straight as possible, and then you call in these higher frequencies of light and offer yourself up as a portal of light. I begin my day offering up my physical form as a portal of light, so that the light can come through me and into Gaia, and so that I can personally and consciously assist Gaia in this now. You have connected yourself with the flow of energies that surround you, and you know that the energy fields that kind of bounce against or move against, as opposed to the energy fields that you want to be close to. Being conscious about the energy field that you choose to live in. Because if you're living in an energy field with love and light and caring for the planet, then that's going to be the core of your life. And the good thing is, you don't ever run out of that. loving and caring and kindness and sweetness, the more you give it away, the bigger it gets. It gets bigger as you give it away.
Something that is a fun practice is if you take, let's say for example, my synchronicity number is 7. I see 7 everywhere I go, all the time, constantly. Yeah. So something that I started doing is, okay, anytime that I feel like I'm out of my flow, anytime I feel like I'm imbalanced or I just need to get a freshness in my mind, what are 7 things I'm grateful for right now in this moment? Yeah. And anything that's in front of me, anything I'm experiencing, and it puts you in touch with your body. And then you don't want to stop at 7. You want to keep on going after that. Yeah. So you build up a different kind of mental energy field. And that informs what you're doing in your now moment.
My favorite one is, now violet is the highest frequency of light. My favorite mantra is, blaze, 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 the violet fire, transmuting all shadow into light, light, light. That's one of the first mantras I ever got from the Arcturians. The violet, it's like at the top of the edge of the world around Gaia. The violet fire is a protector. It protects by its resonance, that it's of a high frequency, and people can't see that high frequency, but when they get to it, it's like, oh, that's kind of nice. What was that? Your aura is talking to you all the time. Your aura is always talking to you. And you just have to listen to your aura. And your aura is your energy field around you.
Some people break down how we're this percentage of physical, this percentage of mental, and then this other percentage of energy. And the energy percentage is always the highest percentage, because at the end of the day, that's what everything is, but just in different frequencies. So we ourselves are energy right now in density. Density is still energy, but people don't always look at it like that. They want to look at what's beyond it, and we are beyond it. So when we can start seeing the density and what's within it and beyond it, then we can start to understand what our aura really means. And that aura is that multidimensional energy field that is us. And sometimes we can have a hard time wrapping our heads around the fact that we're energetic beings in physical form, because we're mostly led by our ego, and our mind is conditioned to only recognize things that are familiar from us in this lifetime. Unless you've unlocked other parts of your brain, then maybe not. But being able to integrate that knowledge and awareness of your aura and to feel yourself as an energetic being, then you start to react and relate to the world differently. And you start to understand that just as you have an auric body, so does the planet.
Yes. We have an energy field that goes around us. Like the planet has an energy field. Everybody has that energy field. It has to do with love. I think when you have a good energy field, that's because you're getting love. You're getting love, and you're accepting love, and you're sharing love. Circulating love, so it comes into you, through you, and then back out from you. We, the Arcturians, are so happy to see that more and more and more humans are allowing us to speak through them. And we also want you to know that the trees and the flowers and the birds and the animals, they really enjoy having us speak through them. And we really appreciate that you appreciate us, that you appreciate that there are higher dimensional beings. You all know that there is something that is coming, that there is an awakening. an awakening of love and an awakening of light. This is a beautiful, wonderful planet, and Gaia has immense love. There's this love energy field that comes up from the core of her planet and goes all the way around the planet. And of course, as you all know, there's been many times where the burdens of the lost humans have greatly damaged the planet. And we blaze the violet fire, transmuting all shadow into light, light, light. And we send that violet fire to the places that have been harmed and to the humans that felt like they somehow needed to harm it. And fill in between love. The love is something that infiltrates the fear, it infiltrates the anger, it infiltrates the confusion. And love says, just trust yourself, just be still. It will all come to you. Just allow yourself to love yourself and to know that the answers are all there, waiting for you to ask the question.